Aleksandr KUKOLJ, you are a world silver medalist. How does that feel?
Yeah, I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure. On the best of my days, when I fight good, like my emotions are like kept inside. I don't have big emotional bursts, you know, but the achievement is so great, and I believe I'll come to the feeling I need to feel, you know, in the next 1-2 days. I won't need too much time.
Man, what a story. You've only recently moved up into this weight category. You started off, you won a few fights, it was like you were making more and more of an impact, but to get a world medal, this is just such an enormous statement that you are one of now the big players under 100. How does that feel?
It feels great. Like way like a long time ago, I had the idea that maybe for the last Olympic cycle I'll go to 100 because I'm tall, and I wanted to maybe refresh my opponents a little bit and this and that, refresh my body also. But it came very fast. When the Corona pandemic started, I just continued lifting weights a little bit, and then I checked, it was 98. During the middle of last summer, then I sat with my team. We talked about, of course, the situation with the Olympic qualification when we have the guy in my category in Serbia who is doing an amazing job. So we decided I go up and do my best. I knew I'm capable of doing good things. I also started working with a new coach. Thank God that he, like all this, is mostly the result of our work since last January. And then, as you said, like I started making some impact. I beat some top players, but it was hard. Like also today, I feel a little, because I'm not still full with the kilograms. By the final block, I lose like a lot, not a lot, but it's significant. You know, when the margins are so low. So I felt that on the previous two competitions where I fought for the medals. And today, like, I fought good, I felt good, I beat some very big names, some legends, and just in the final, the Fonseca was too much fun to handle.
At under 90 kilograms, you were world #1 for a really long time, but you never took a world medal. Now, you are you are not world #1, and yet you take a world medal.
53 or 4, yeah?
What do you think about that?
My best result before this one was a 5th place in the World Championship. It was during the year when I was the first in the world ranking, and back then I was the first favorite to win it here in Budapest also. I didn't do that back then. It was a long ride. Since then, it was a long ride. It was some good times, some tough times, maybe more than I wanted, but that will make this medal even sweeter. And also, when I came here, I knew I have to do really good to of course win a medal, because I didn't have one before, so I didn't need bigger motivation. But also the Olympics was at stake, so I think I'll remember this day for the rest of my life. Not a long time, but the rest of my life.
Yeah, the Olympics were at stake. I think this was the only result, this or gold, that would have earned you a spot in the Olympics. That's a huge amount of pressure. How did you deal with that pressure?
Actually, you asked me even before this interview. I knew. I swear to God, I didn't know before the finals. I didn't know how many points holds the second place. I didn't bother myself with that. Again, I didn't have a world medal before this one, so that was a big enough motivation for me. Trust me. So I was like, okay, let's win a world medal. Let's be the best possible today, and then we'll think about tomorrow. And then, like. Some break I expected maybe after this one. That was in back of my head. It's prolonged now, and I'm not sorry about that at all. So the final, maybe even the 3rd place would give me Olympic qualification through quota, but that quota is very hard to play with, yeah, because our lady from the 57 went to the direct qualifications. But final was, you know, the nail in the coffin. So I'm happy that I did it.
Earlier you said you defeated some legends today. The biggest legend I would say would be Lippitiliani. Yeah. You fought at under 90s, did you?
Yeah, and I lost 2 times. Yeah, I lost 2 times, and like I said it many times, the longevity that he has, and also we fought, and I don't know why I have affection. Like I remember him since 2008. since junior days. I was first year, he was last year of juniors. He won the category, one category above mine. So I followed his career since then, of course, and the way that he handles the situation, even in his not so great days, when you see him and you think he's not deadly, you know, as he knows how to be, and he wins very, very tough opponents. Like, I took great inspiration from that, and to be perfectly honest, I'm so honored to fight him, that I fought him today and that I won, but I'm also a little bit sad. I told him that, and I really, sincerely, I mean it. So if I lost, I don't have anything against the Fonseca. He is also so great fighter. But if I could choose, I would choose to lose against Lipertiliani in the finals.
That's a really, really lovely thing. So you were almost going to lose against Lipertiliani. He had the Wazzari score against you. What did you do in that moment to keep yourself fighting against such an amazing opponent?
You know, I don't have this emotional, you know, roller coaster during the fight. I can have it maybe the day before competition or before competition starts. But by the time I win 2-3 fights, I know I'm already good, in a good mood, in a good emotional place. So I was patient, as I can say, and the Lipertiliani is probably the bad matchup for me, because his right-sided counters very good. So, and he countered me for the first Wazzari. But again, I didn't have in mind, because I have only body type in front of me. I don't have a name when we start the fight. It's only before and after, a little before and more after I finish a fight, who I fought, you know, and what I did. So during the fight, I didn't do, like, I also was not Wazzari down, but the Mongolian kid, he's a young kid. I'm not the youngest anymore, you know. He threw me for a Wazzari, also the counter, and but I was in the lead already, so I just kept my composure during the whole day. Even with the Fonseca, he was too much for me today, but I'm like, I don't have some regrets. I didn't do some stupid thing, or I was impatient or something. I just didn't feel like I have greatest control for some of my attacks, and I hesitated a little bit. He used it perfectly, so I wanted to take this red back patch from him, but he was just too much.
As part of your prize, you have received your very own Huawei smartwatch. What do you think of this prize, and how do you intend to use it?
I'll have to see the functions, but I already have a Huawei smartphone, so I believe I can pair them, you know, and I take full use of the watch. So I'm happy. Of course, I'm happy, and I'll see what this thing can do.
And last question, what are you going to do now to make sure that you do one better at the Olympics?
I don't know. I'll reset myself. I won't need too much time. I'll probably run to the nature tomorrow already, turn off my phone. Probably I have to deal with my dearest media members that I worked with them for a long time. I have to give them a space, but I'll try to. I try to do it efficiently, so because it's not so long time until the Olympics. I have to reset myself, because this is, of course, I believed this could be done, because if I didn't, I wouldn't do it. But I'll be lying if I say that in the back of my head there was no possibility that I don't win it. So I just have to reset. But as you can tell that we can get used to better things way faster than the worst things. So I just reset, recharge my body, sit with my team, not make too big euphoria about all of this, because I fought already in the one Olympics. It don't do you any good. And I'll do my best to have one more very good run and try to repeat this performance in the Olympics.
Thank you so much, Aleksandr.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
It was my pleasure. Thank you very much.